Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV, where you can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our 2013 motorcycle tire buying guide at RevZilla.com. So in this video, we're going to walk through 6 tires. We've broken down the motorcycle road universe into 6 different tires. We're going to start with sport, we're going to go to V-twin cruiser, and we're going to finish out for dual sport and adventure. Really, this breakdown should give you a great idea of a tire that should match up with your bike and your riding style if you're really not sure in 2013. And as you're shopping for tires on RevZilla.com, be sure to use the tire finder on the site to ensure proper fitment. Now, it's part of our larger guide series at RevZilla.com/guides. If you want to shop the entire collection right now, click right here to visit RevZilla.com for our tire guide breakdown page. And keep in mind, there's a detailed breakdown video on every tire I have on the table here at RevZilla.com, where soup to nuts, you can really understand the detail of the tire fully. So first up in our sports stack is the Michelin Pilot Road 3. This tire almost needs no explanation. For 2 years, it's been a juggernaut, multi-season, wet and dry riding, long distance, dual compound. Think FJR, R1200R, touring and commuting, VFR. This is a phenomenal sport-oriented, sport touring multi-season tire here from Michelin. Moving down, we get a little bit more sporty. This is our hardcore sport pick. I have the PP3 from Michelin. This is a new entrant. It replaces the Pilot Power Pure, but in all honesty, it uses a new technology called 2CT+. Better longevity, better handling, hardcore sport bike riding. Think most of the time on the road, 85% of your time on the road, maybe stretch to the track. It's going to be a better option than the Pilot Power Pure, and in our opinion, it offers tremendous bang for the buck and performance even over something that's a perennial favorite like the Michelin Pilot Power 2CT. So moving on from sport into track day, we have the Dunlop Q2 Sport Max. This is a 50-50 tire, 50% road, 50% track, but again, good wet grip handling, bang for the buck factor. It'll still give you DOT handling. Remember, guys that are buying their track day tires at the track are buying more of a race-oriented tire. We know you're out there. This is really for a guy on a hyper sport bike that spends half his time at the track, half his time on the street, that you're not having to invest into something like a Pirelli, which is a little bit higher in the food chain on the race side of things, or even a Metzler Race Tech, which is more of a race-oriented tire. For those guys that spend a lot of time on the track and a lot of time on the street, if you're willing to trade longevity, you do have the Sport Max Q2 in the mix, which will do a rock-solid job. The staple for the cruiser Harley-Davidson V-twin crowd for this year is the ME888 888 tire from Metzler. Tire is going to be the replacement for the 880, which is ultra high mileage, no compromise. New for this year, new rubber compound on the tire, increased performance, increased longevity. Metzler's claiming 15%. We're going to have to see them, and improved handling. Remember, heavy bikes, big carcasses, great handling and feel on what would be a heavy touring bike in the Harley, V-Star, Honda Shadow community. Remember also, if you want a little bit better wet handling, we'd recommend the Michelin Commander 2 in this category as well. But the 888 really seems to be the juggernaut for this year. Moving into our dual sport adventure riding category. Really 2 tires here on the table. The first one's in the middle. This is the Metzler Tourance Next tire, the first dual sport tire with a dual compound. So longer distance, improved tread pattern. We consider this a 90-10. So that means 90% road multi-season touring, 10% dual sporting, light off-roading. I'm not even going to say light enduro. Really, when you take it onto that fire road, when you're loaded with luggage and potentially a 2-up rider, this is going to be a great tire for that option. You know, moving into our more hardcore adventure riding scenarios, this is the Heidenau K60 Scout. This is a perennial favorite. This tire is a juggernaut, well loved by the adventure riding community, tested to the ends, endorsed by Rawhide Adventures out on the West Coast. 50-50 tire. Chevron pattern that won't square off like something like a TKC80. Think big, hardcore touring and adventure touring bikes. Notice that chevron pattern, great at ejecting soil, great at ejecting rain, and will provide decent handling in the turns. And remember, there is a tire that bridges both of these as well, and that's the Heidenau K70 which is really an 80-20, a little bit less aggressive than the K60 Scout, but falls in between the Tourance Next as well as this K60. So remember, full detail tire breakdown on RevZilla.com. You can click right here and shop this entire collection as part of our 2013 guide series at RevZilla. We do helmets, we do jackets, we do boots, we do gloves. We've tried to make it easy if you're just looking to kind of collect your thoughts and make a great choice moving into this season. And as always, we ship for free, exchange for free, no restock fees if you need to send it back to us. And you can always call and give our gear geeks a shout at 877-792-9455 or cs@RevZilla.com, where we can walk you through the ins and outs of any of the products we have listed today. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time on RevZilla TV.